I'm early. I couldn't wait anymore at 6:59. It's Check It Out Tuesday. Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. This is Gerald, my screaming goat. It is. It is. Yes, I am excited, you guys. Give me a hidey ho. Let me know who I am talking to tonight. I haven't made the card yet. That's okay. I have the idea of the card, and that's going to get us through this hour. You know how it goes. You know how I roll. Hi, hey, Gayleen. How are you? Gayleen, have you tried the new Flake Off? Have you tried the new Flake Off stuff yet? I can't wait to peel this off. This nail is starting to lift, and I can't wait to peel it off. Do you know what it is? It's like it's a peel off, like to get your nail polish off. Instead of having to sit there for 10 minutes with the pads on, you just peel it off. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm a little excited. Okay. Hi, Nikki, Janet, Holly. Hello, Trina. I'm dying. Like tonight, I should peel. Should I peel one off now? Do you guys want me to peel off a nail? Should I do it? What do you think? I'm so excited. Like in the shower this morning, it was lifting. I went, no, I cannot. Okay, so I want to see how this works. For anybody who wonders, like, what is happening? What have you stumbled across? I'm a rep for, let's focus over here. I'm a rep for Gel Moments. Gel nail polish, and this new product just came out that you can just peel it off your nail without damaging your nail bed, and this might be a whole lot of satisfying. Look at that. Oh, no more of those pads. Look at this. Wait, okay, I'm doing it. I should probably have some sort of a nail tool to do this by, but this is very satisfying. Because I'm thinking, could you not use this with normal nail polish? Oh, look at that. That was so easy. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was just fun. Oh, I missed. Okay, you typed too slow, Gayleen. I peeled it off. That one was going to go anyway, but that one, okay. And my nail looks a little dry. So the thing is with me and nails, I like to change my nail polish like every other day. And or what I'd like to do is give my nail time between polishes. I know they say you don't have to let your nails don't need to breathe per se, but I like to. I find my nails, I don't know. I'd like to have nail polish on for a couple days, then give them a few days off. So this is like right up my alley. Anyway, there you go. Peeled right off. Okay, back to card making. I know, right, Nikki? You'd go broke, you'd do it daily. Happy Nail Peel Tuesday, Tracy. You weirdo. Yes, you do. You do, Gayleen. Absolutely. If you need a link, I can give you the link to my store, but it's Tamara's pretty nails. I don't even know what my website's called on Facebook. I think it's Tamara's Pretty Nails, right? Anyway. Okay. Hi, Marcella. How was your birthday? Excellent. Hi, Chris Stones from Australia. Okay. All right. Hey, did you see? So this is so those of you who were in last night, this is my final version. Thank you, Donna, for making me remove that rhinestone. I knew it was too much. I knew it was unnecessary, but I just needed confirmation from Donna that it needed to go. So I took it off. But here is my final version from last night. I just literally, I posted, hey, I'll see you in 13 minutes. And then I prepped. I'm ready to go to make the other 11 of this card. Like, the prep is so easy on this one, you guys. I love it. Hi, Dawn. I'm talking about you. Hi, Hope. Thanks for popping in. I didn't see your comments until later. So I missed you yesterday. So hi from yesterday, too. Hi, Joy. Anyway, I love this. It's just so easy. And the embossing folder, I use that in Meadow Moments. So it's just embossed here on this one side. So I just really, really like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now, there we go. Let's focus. Hi, Mary. Hi, Melanie. Hello, hello. All right. So I had a few suggestions. Melanie, thank you for yours. I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes. It was paper piecing type. It looked like quilting. I can do that. I've done something similar in the past, but I can do that another night. But then Donna sent me a link for a flip-flop card. And I think her original intention, thank you, Tracy. I think it was twofold. Donna's card that she sent me was from Brenda Quintanis I think that's how you say it, in the US. She's a big demo. She's actually, Brenda. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I was going to say that's Rhonda Wade's assistant. No, that's somebody else. Anyway, she's big in the US, Brenda is. And so her card used the candy cane die. And Donna knows that I'm on a bit of a mission to try to use everything that I have. So I might use it tonight. We'll see how it goes. Tonight we're doing a bit of a play. with the other portion of the card that Donna sent me. And I remember it back in the day, it was called a flip-flop card. And there are multiple versions of it out there. She's a Canadian living in the States. That's right, Donna. Yeah, that's right. She's still Canadian citizenship? That's right. She is Canadian, married to an American. Yeah. Oh, right. The time change. Yeah. Good times now. So is it 6 o'clock where you are, Melanie? It is, right? Mm. Anyway, back to my story. Back in the day, a very popular card was called a flip-flop card. And this is what it looks like. Now, when I tried, I'm like, oh, I can't remember how to make one of those. It hurts my brain. I'll pull up YouTube. You get all kinds of different versions of, if you type in flip-flop card, you get a lot of different varieties. And I watched a couple videos and like, oh yeah, that's not how I did it. I don't know. So this is the Tamara version, the Tamara way. So, oh, you're not an hour ahead. Oh, you're an hour ahead. So it's 8 o'clock where you are now. Oh, well, that's no fun. Okay. Right, because we fell back. That's right. You're an hour ahead of us now. Yep. Okay. Anyway, back to my story. This is what I call a flip-flop card. You need the sound effects. All right. Okay, fun, right? And then you decorate it. So this will have some sort of a circle image. It's kind of neat. I mean, I wish I had the stamp set that has the animal fronts. And then when you flip it, it's like the animal bums. 9 p.m. where Hope is in North Carolina. Okay. So there are so many options that you can do with this, and it's fun. So I've seen them with squares. I've seen them with other shapes. So tonight we're going to do a little bit of a play just to see what we can get down with and see what we can do. Do you remember, if you've been with Stampin' Up! Long enough, when this was all the rage, these flip-flop cards, they came out with these dies when our dies in our Big Shot were just fairly new. Why is my fan running? Well, that's weird. Okay. And this made life a lot easier, where we didn't have to score and do it the hard way. But now we do have to do it the hard way again because they took away our dies. So I'm going to teach you how to do it the hard way. But this is actually, I ran these through my cut and emboss machine to get the measurements because again, my head hurt and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. So this card was made with this die. Remember this one? Here. Okay. And then they had this one, which was so fun. Doesn't want to flip as well. But the snowflake. And that was with this big ass snowflake. That's fun. So when I started hyperventilating, like this one gets caught every now and then though. So yeah, hi Jackie. Yeah, they're keepers. Like, but I don't know if I still have the stamp set. Not a big deal. You use this to cut out a snowflake that will match exactly, but I'm sure there was a stamp that coordinated. I don't know. I don't know if I still have it. I don't know what I have, you guys. I don't know. I have a problem. Anyway, then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to do it with my own dies. So I grabbed this little guy from whatever it's called, and I made this one. So it's a little ugly for a variety of reasons. First of all, the nice thing about these is the score line doesn't go right through your object, but it's no big deal. This one does because let's just keep it simple. It's okay. We're going to score right through our shape because our shape is then going to be covered up with the other, like it's going to be covered up. So no one's going to see that score line. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, Jackie, feel free to let me know what the coordinating stamp set is to that. Uncle Google is your friend. I wonder if it has the number on it. No, this was before. Some of our newer dies tend to have the number on them. So for this one, for example, these dies are one. Come on, you can do it. 141. You know you want to. 14. Focus for the people. There we go. 141765. So if this just finds its way on your desk and you don't know where it's from, type in that number in the Stampin' Up! Store or in Google. Put in that number, Stampin' Up! And it'll tell you what dies they're from. There's your tip for today. Tamara's tip for Tuesday. Tamara's Tuesday tip. There was one die. Square, maybe? There was one die for what? Genevieve? Don't know. I thought there was a square one, but we did it when we did it back in the day. We would score to here, Score it to here, here, cut. We would cut it like really old school, but we don't have time for that. So let's get some measurements going on. I'm gonna get crazy here. Crazy. So if you want to make one of these bad boys, we're gonna try a few varieties. Oh, the other reason this is really ugly is because I used painter's tape and I didn't de-tack it, so it mangled my paper. Like, I didn't want to use washi tape for that reason, but look what it did to my paper. That's not okay. That's not okay. It totally destroyed my paper. So washi tape will do that because we're running it through the die cut machine, and we don't have a magnetic plate per se at the moment for that thing, so I'm just using tape. All right. Like the yeah, I thought so, and it might be over there. There might be a square one. I just didn't see it easily. Is there a square one? I forget. But anyway, this was enough to get my measurements. So what you need for a card base is 6 by 5.5. So I'm going to cut this at 5.5 as normal. And then we're going to cut it to 6. So this is our piece. And so it is 6, but it's going to fold down to 4 1/4 when you're done because of the scoring that we're going to do. So we need to score it now. So on the 6-inch side, we're going to score it. Hi, Bernice. We're going to score it at 3 inches, which is right in half. So for that, you're going to use your gray blade. Score it at 3. And then you're going to score it at 2 1/8, which is 2 2 ticks in Tamara land, right? Or if you have the Donna ruler, screenshot, the Donna ruler, 2 1/8, 2 1/8, which is 2 2 ticks, 2 2 ticks. Score it. Okay, we're almost done. We're not almost done. I lie like a carpet, as my dad would say. All right. So now we're going to like Z fold this. So with that, we're going to go back. And then we're going to go forward. And we have a little Z fold. So this is now 5.5 by 4 1/4. Need proof? The Donna ruler does not lie. 4 1/4. There we go. Okay. So now we need to cut out some shapes. What shape should we use? Should we start simple and go with a circle? Or let me just see. Like, we've got lots of options for fun shapes. So here is my bucket of dies. These are my current Stampin' Up! Die, just a fraction of the current ones. The rest of them tend to be in the stamp set, but I store these. Hi, Nancy. Circle. Okay, you got it. These ones are the bigger, like with the bigger sets of dies, so these don't fit nicely in the case without falling everywhere. Actually, I thought this might be fun. I might want to try this shape later. It'll be really narrow and not a lot of flippy floppy, but that one might be fun. So this is the Hippo Happiness dies or something like that. Hippo whatever. These are from the, is it Tasteful Touches? What's it called? I forget, but that's this one is from that. You know, I'm losing them all. I don't even know where they are. There it is, this one. This one goes here. Tasteful Touches, is that what it was from? Something like that. That would work. There's a big tree bush. Like, what you're looking for is a big outline stamp. So yeah, I suppose those would work. Kind of funky and wacky, but they'll work. Anything that's large outline. So then I thought, well, let me check out, I'll start with a circle. But I thought, oh, I wonder if we have a big enough snowflake, because this one really is cool. Like, that's so cool. I love this one because it's so big and it's cool. So I did a quick gander through my stash, and what I'm gonna try this. So you know what? I need to cut a whole bunch more of these. I want to try the Merry Snowflakes. Maybe we'll try that one. We'll do it. Okay, settle down, Tamara. See, I get where I have all these ideas and I can't craft fast enough. And then it all falls apart. So I thought, with the Merry Snowflakes, why don't we try doing a few? Like, we'll do this one. And then we could do like this one. Well, mind you, the card might fall apart if I do too many, but whatever. if you don't know, I mean, if you don't try, you don't know, right? Yeah, I guess that might not lead enough. Well, anyway, there's only one way to find out. That's to do it. Stitch sweetly. Thank you, Tracy. Then I went, oh, this one would be fun. Look, we could do maybe different shapes of these. Ornament and a bell. But that's only 2, and that makes Donna and I twitchy because we need 3. So, like, if there had been enough room. Well, this one's bigger. Like, I could now. Not big enough. I want 3, dagnabbit. Well, now I'm sad. It's not coming together. Maybe I could do... No. Maybe I could do something like that, where this one is kind of right in the center, and then this one might just... I don't know. We'll figure it out. But then, wait for it, because I do like this shape. Why have I not used this set yet? I know why, because everything's on back order, and I didn't want to tease you. Okay, ready? This one, you guys, we're going to use this one. Oh my God. Ermagerd. Look at. This is the perfect one. It's the perfect one. Yes. This makes me so happy. Okay, but first we'll do a circle because Nancy said so. Blame Nancy. Don't blame Nancy. Nancy's lovely. I love you, Nancy. So here's what we need to do. Oh, my child. Oh, she's still there. Okay. So here's what we need to do. We need to cut this out ever so carefully. So we are going to put this, right, Nikki? I love it. So this is how we need to cut it out. But we only want to cut it up to this score from this way. We only want to cut it from here to the score line and from here to the score line, right? So if you look at my original circle one, it's cut up to the score line and up to the score line. Otherwise, you would just cut a whole circle out of your card, and that's not what we want. We want it to be able to flip-flop. So we need to leave it attached here and here. So that's what we will do. Now this time, I'm going to remember... Well, Nancy, sure you do. We're going to just cut. So let's review. If you put your circle die down and you ran it through the cut and emboss machine, it would cut the whole circle right out of your card, right? Well, it's not going to cut the whole circle out if we don't run it through here and here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Don't panic. I got you. Now, I probably shouldn't have really scored this first. So the one that came out with the circle card thinlet was the label card thinlets. Thank you, Jennifer. Were you in last night, Jennifer? Did I, yesterday I was really out of it. I was really zoned out yesterday. So I didn't remember seeing your comments, and then I'm like, did she even come? Okay, I don't know. Maybe you had a hot date. Okay, so I'm taking this paper. There's a green low tack painter's tape, but I'm just going to abuse my... Oh, skin is looking old. Look at those brown spots. That's not okay. That's sun damage, that is. Or maybe it's from the morphine. I digress. Okay, so I am just going to abuse my shirt, and I'm going to make this lower tack tape. The green, I think there's a green painter's tape that is lower tack, but I just want this to hold my die in place, but I don't want it to become one with the paper. In and out? Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for looking it up for me. I love that you guys we're a team in this, right? Like when I need help, you guys jump on Uncle Google and figure it out for me. So thank you for having my back. It allows me to sit here and put tape on my sweater. Okay, so that's a little bit lower tack. So I'm going to put this on my card where I want it. So I'm hoping you can see the score line is here. The lighting, let's see. I don't want it to be too glary, but so I turned down my light. Hang on. Let's turn this up a little bit and see if that makes it better or worse. It's a little more glary, but... Okay, so there's a score line is here. So I'm just going to put the tape there and the tape here and hope that it doesn't wreck my card. Okay, so this part you have to see. And will this fit in my mini? Let me see. I don't think so. I think it's too big for me. Let's see, because this would be ideal. Let's see. Yeah, too wide. Darn it. All right. Bringing in the maxi. Bringing in the big boy. So, because you need to see what I'm doing with my disgusting plates. Keeping it real, people. Keeping it real. Now, it's best if you have the flattest plate available to you. You want it to lie as flat as possible. Look at this. They just keep getting worse. That's okay. All right. So that's about as flat as I get. And the reason you want it flat is so that it doesn't move around. But I mean, we have the painter's tape and it's not going to go anywhere. So then we're going to get our top plate. So Nancy, try to wrap your head around this. We are going to cut just up to here. Okay. I think the stamp set is called Letterpress. That went with a snowflake card thinlit die. Thank you, Jackie. I ordered the low tack tape from Amazon. Thank you, Nancy. Did I ever say which shop you got the cardigan you were wearing from? Nikki, you can check out. They probably still have some. Mark's Work Warehouse in their clearance section. $18.88. Regular $65. So see if they've got any stock left, because I might have bought one in, yeah, every color. As you know, because I wear them every day. All right. Yes, they are well loved. Both the plates and the sweaters. All right. So what we want to do is just cut up to the score line. Now, the way that you do that is you only want to have pressure, i.e. the sandwich, up to that score line. So you're going to take your, not quite as disgusting, but still not really lovely to look at, top plate, and you're going to place it right on that score line. So what's happening is we're going to run this through the machine, but the pressure of the sandwich is going to stop when we get to this edge of this plate, right? Because after here, it's not tight enough, so it won't cut. So watch what happens. We push it through. And it's easier. I tried this. It's easier if you do it this way. You push it forward. Like, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so, no, I'll show you now. You want to do it this way instead of this way, like up to the first score line. It's easier because it grabs a lot easier. So you want to work it this way up to the score line. And I hope that makes sense, Nancy. So we're putting the pressure of the sandwich up to that score line. Push it through. Okay. Thanks, Nikki. So it has cut just up to the score line. Capiche? Well, a little bit further, but that's fine. It's going to be covered by another circle. So now we want to do the other direction, which is up to this score line. But again, it's easier if I turn it this way and feed it through the machine like this, up to this first score line. So we're going to go like this, up to the first score line. Done. Now you just pray that your painter's tape didn't grab onto everything. So look, we've cut it just up to the score lines. Hi, Barb. It's okay. Never apologize. You are here. And I'm glad you are. So I'm carefully trying to get this painter's tape off. And oh, look at that. I cut the paper, the tape. So it's not ripping my paper yet. You could also use a Post-it note for this. It's definitely lower tack, but okay. And I'm going to keep that painter's tape because I actually want it now that it's lower tack, right? You just want it so it's going to hold it in place. Okay, so that worked. It's not ripping my paper. Ta-da! Flip, flop, flip, flop. Okay. So then what you're going to want to do is cut out a few circles to decorate it. Like, let me see. I'm looking for, you know, my baggie of die cuts of things and my deer and my stuff. And Lord knows where they are. But you get the idea. So if I were to do this, let's say I did this, let's just do one. Let's just grab some cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to make a red circle times 2 because I want to decorate both sides. Actually, maybe I should. I'll use some Christmas paper. Okay, so let's just do this. I really want to try that ornament one, but I want you to get the idea of what's happening, so you fully understand. Okay. So that I fully understand, forget you. All right, so this can go like this. Oh, well, I was thinking of that, Donna. Okay, Donna wins. Candy cane stamp, here we come. This is going to get messy. Oh, that's where that is. Oh, look at that. Oh. Candy cane. Then I can say it. Saw ink. But then what I can't say is brand new, never used when I go to sell it, right? It's okay. It's all good. All right, fine. Now, the only problem with the Stamparatus and this situation, good Lord, is because it's such a large stamp, I won't be able to use magnets to hold the paper down. So if I don't ink it properly in one go, I'm hooped. Now, oh, it's not big enough. Oh. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to do it in two goes. All right. Well, I can, okay. Oh, man. Okay. Now it's not going to work. Okay. Actually, I could stop it. All right. How about if I get in the field of vision, first of all? Okay. So here's what my thinking is right now, is I'm going to stick this down with my magnet. And then this, I'm going to ink it up so it's like over here. It's going to hang off. Man, it's not. How about we just move it? It's going to ink off my page, which is fine. I want to be able to close the door again in case I don't get full coverage in my first go. So going to pick up the stamp like that. I'm going to put my stamp set under this thing, the plate, to give it stability. I guess cherry cobbler wasn't a good choice. I need to go with red. You know what? We're going to go with cherry cobbler candy canes. Okay, close the card and ink it. Yeah, yeah, tricky. Like I say, if you don't get it in one on that, Donna, then you're hooped. So I'm going to do it twice. So this is how we're going to get down. What size was the card base? Janet, it's 6 by 5.5. And then you score it on the 6-inch side. You score it at 3 and at 2 1/8. You're going to try it, aren't you? Good. Okay, so we're going to close the door. Give it a good push. I don't have a fancy dry eraser like Tracy does. I use my hand. Open the door. That's pretty good. Aw, no it's not. Oh well. Should have been a little lower. Oopie. Okay, then you've got a huge mess that needs to be wiped off, and we all love red. Ugh. It's gonna get messy, people. Hang on. Try not to get it on your fingers. Okay. All right then, and reading your comments, Jennifer. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same on the other way, the other direction. I was hoping not to stamp it here. Oh, it's too complicated. It hurts my head. Ow! Okay, that was the camera meeting my head. Okay, now you're all crooked. Hang on. All right, we'll just try this and see what happens. Whatever. This isn't really a keeper card. This is just for demonstration purposes only. Okay. So, anyway. Mask a circle. Yeah, I could have done that. But this circle is going to get covered up anyway. I didn't really want the spine to be candy caned, but it's all good. Whatever. That actually worked out much better than I thought it would. And it might be unacceptable. Okay. This is just trouble waiting to happen here. Okay. And this terrifies me now that it's all red. Okay, let's just close the door and forget it ever happened, okay? All right. Put that away. Oh, Lord. Avalanche. Okay. So now... $7.30? It can't be. I haven't done my other card yet. Okay. So this is going to fit exactly here. Oh, you know what? It looks a little... How could it be bigger? I want it to be able to flip-flop nicely. Okay, and my second circle's over here. Like that. Okay. So... Wrong direction. Oh. Okay, right. So, okay, all right. You can do it. There we go. All right. So that's that. And so now what you could do is put something there and put a sentiment here with a smaller circle, right? Cut out a smaller circle with a sentiment and it could say Merry Christmas, right? You get the idea. Huh? You don't need this stamp, Nancy. Well, I mean, you could get that stamp, but I mean, you've got other stamps that'll work. Use what you got. Or buy more. You do you. Okay, but I want to play with this one because it's pretty. Look, it'll work. It'll work. Okay, having a moment here. Woo. Okay, water. Happy to say my water intake is way up. I went to physio today for my IMS, and I'm actually in great amounts of pain. Usually it makes me feel better, but no, she hurt me pretty good. Lots of extra needles, but I mean, my body went through such chaos this weekend that I'm not surprised that it hurts like it does, but I'll be taking some major pain pills tonight. Okay, so let's cut another one here, and so again, it's going to be 5.5 by 6. So I'm going to cut that. Okay, and on the 6-inch side, I'm going to score it at 3. Oh, you could make black candy cane paper. Okay, sure. I know some people who can hook you up. Actually, I needed to call Nancy. If you're still going to get the paper pumpkin, if you would be so kind as to call Demo Support and appoint me as your demonstrator, that would be great. Because otherwise, it just goes to the company. But you have to call Demo Support to do that. And they closed at 7. But anyway. We'll talk. Okay, so 3, 2 1/8. Like that. Okay, so I am going to put this aside. I'm not going to fold it right now because then it'll go through easier. So I want this big bad boy. Okay, and pardon my head. I'm going to try not to whack you again, but I'm going to try to center this and this in the middle of this first score line. That's the plan, and maybe a little bit higher. Okay, I'm going to tape that down. Actually, Nancy, you can borrow my stamp set if you want. I'm not going to use it. You're welcome to borrow mine. I got you. You did? Oh. Okay, I may not know what that comment was about because I can't remember what I said. Okay. All right. So I'm going to run it through like I did before. I'm going to, you get to watch me in case I do it wrong. You can stop me if you yell at me in time. Okay, so it's going to go through here up to the first score line. So I'm going to put it through. I want to play with this set more. I really quite like it now that I've inked it up, which is always kind of the way, right? You think, it's okay. And then you ink it up. It's like, oh my God, it's my new favorite ever. Okay. Going through the machine. Okay, so it cut up to the first score line. So now I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to put it this way up to the first score line, which you can't see because I'm not in the field of vision. Aren't my videos just the best? You get to see my head. You don't get to see what I'm doing. I talk you through it though. Okay. Do the old plates work in the new machine? Yes, you bet they do. Sure do. The old magnetic plate should work too, but I think I heard that if you use the old magnetic plates in the new machine, it voids the warranty if there's any problems or something. Whatever. I haven't really needed the magnetic plate on this new cut and emboss machine. My plates have stayed fairly flat, and I really haven't missed, like on the Big Shot, I couldn't. I had 3 magnetic plates. Like I couldn't live without it. Yep, the new will work in the old too. That's right, Barb. Thank you. Most recent flavor. That's right, Tracy. Sorry, I thought I just ripped my paper, but no. Okay, this one just makes me giggle. I think I love this. 736. I don't know that I'll get a whole card made, but never say never. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, and then this way. Okay, that doesn't fit. Okay, I didn't get it exactly. Oh, come on. You're going to be all persnickety like that. I guess it wasn't perfectly centered, but pretty close. Whatever. If the recipient complains, well, they have to give it back, right? That's my rule. Okay, so then I'm going to decorate it, and it's going to go... Okay, now, where is the set? Because I could do one cutout. Oh, yes, man. Yes. Okay. All right. I wonder where those pieces went. Did I make a card with it? Oh my gosh. Tracy, you and I were talking and I sort of used the rest of those Lord only knows where that. I can't even begin to think where I might have put it. Oh, here it is. Look it. I could look what I was doing. How could I save this and put it over there? Okay, hang on. That's gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty. Oh. Nope. No. Don't, anyway. Hang on. I just, nope. Hold on. Message. I just have to take this. Oh, is somebody talking to him? Wait. No, wait, what? Hang on. Are you talking to Uncle?
No.
Oh. Later. I'm doing a live. I'll call you back.
Oh, wait. It might be connected to my phone. Hello?
That's fine. I'll call him later. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm thinking I'm going to cut this out because I want this to happen like this. I know, right, Tracy? Can you even believe I found it? Right? You're excited too. I know you are. I'm excited that you're excited. Okay. However, okay, I'm a little rattled now. Sorry, I just I want this. I want this to work and I want it now. Hang on. Nobody gets out of here until we finish this card because it's going to be gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. Huh. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Okay, it's all good. All right. Now, it actually might be a good idea to put that. I'm gonna grab my these strips of tape again here because it's a little bowed, the paper, and so I'm gonna do this. Don't go away. This is gonna be exciting. Oh, now my tape isn't very sticky. Hang on. You don't need to see me do this again. Just cutting out my shape. Okay, so here's what we've got. It's a crafting miracle. It is, I know, right? It was meant to be. Ah! Don't you dare rip him. Get back on there. Okay, I can sacrifice you. Fine. Oh, yeah. My, got some serious. Never mind. Anyway, okay, so this, look what's going to happen, you guys. Oh my God. I'm so excited. This one can be here. And then when we open it, we can do this other one. Where's the other one? Here it is. So what do I need to do? I need, this is whatever color that, mint macaron. So I need another mint macaron outline. Okay, mint macaron. That's it, you guys. We need to bring back flip-flop cards, okay? We all need to make them and post them and then Stampin' Up! Will bring back more dies. It'll be fun. Okay, then I'm going to use this one with the shaded spruce. Now, if I'm smart, which I'm usually not, but maybe today I am, I'm going to use my adhesive sheets. This is not the time to go cheap, Bertram. Come on, you can do it. Are you excited? I'm excited. Okay, so I want a piece that's about, I'm going to use the whole thing. I want this whole thing to be a sticker. I throw caution to the wind as far as salvaging extras. Okay, so this is going to go on the back of my cardstock. And I'm going to cut it out here, right? So this is going to make a sticker. I'm going to do it at an angle to make sure it's all sticky. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to flip it over, make sure it's cut all the way through. So when I flip it over, I can see that it doesn't appear to be all the way cut. So now I'm going to cut it running through. No, I'm not. I'm going to run it through again, face up, just to make sure that those cuts are made by the rollers. So sticker side facing up. And hope that that was lined up, and it wasn't. So good luck. Okay. However, let's see. Okay. Don't bite your nails. That's horrible. Okay. So what I want to do here. Oh my God, this could be gorgeous. And I might fill in the blank spots with the white, but probably not. You know what? How could I do that? I could cut out a white piece just by tracing this and then use, you know what, that might work nicely. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, look at me go. I'm going to make you watch, and Jennifer's going to get twitchy when she has to watch me fussy cut. But it's okay. Right, so I'm going to trace this. Then fussy cut it instead of doing the paper piecing, because look at all these little pieces. Yeah, nobody got that much time in their life. I don't know that there's anybody I like that much to give a card that would take 900 hours to do. Okay, so it won't take long. Look, it's just a big random shape. You could do this. could be here till 9 o'clock. It's like, you know, nobody wants to leave until I get it done, right? And actually, I can cut inside the line a little bit because I probably should, actually, just to make sure that it's within the confines of the outside piece. This works. I see comments. I just, if I look up, I might cut my finger off, so hang on. And this actually, well, yeah, I'll keep this little ball here. I'm going to go inside the lines a little bit. Okay. All right. I just closed my eyes. Okay. All right, Jennifer. So now I'm going to peel off the sticker part. Messy little thing. Okay, I'm just going to put it against my finger and pull off any of these little extra sticky bits that didn't fall out. Some of them have flipped over on themselves. You know what? That was pretty clean. There's only like one more here. Not bad, not bad. Jennifer. Lightweight. Okay, so this. Actually, I definitely want to cut inside the line. Because there it's just a little bit showing. Like that. And then here as well. I want to cut inside the line a little bit. Nope, it's still a little bit off. Over here, it's a little bit off. I mean, you don't have a lot of room. Like, I just don't want this white peeking through, right? So I'm just going to take a hair off here. Yeah, and then a hair off here. Just a little hair off here. A little haircut. Oh, you guys. Are you loving it? Honestly, let's just cut that off. This guy gets a little snip up here. Okay. Oh, whatever. Close enough. Okay. Then this can go on here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Tape. Okay, like that. All right, let's assemble. So cool, right? I kind of love my job. How can this even be classified as a job? Okay, so let's just hope that it flips okay. Not ideal on that one section, but oh well, okay, like that. Come on, don't fight me, you will lose. You will lose. Okay, so like that. So this is when the recipient gets it, it's like this, and then they're gonna plop. Open it like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like magic. Huh? Okay, that's just too fun. Actually, it would be wonderful with silver instead of white, maybe. Yes, it would. It would indeed. Now this is peeking. Okay, so my tape job wasn't ideal because you could see a little bit. Anyway, nobody's going to complain. Now, where did my little bow go? I want to put my little bow back from my original. And Yes, Hope, when you make this, make sure you post it with the silver. I'd love to see that version. See what I did there? Okay. So cute. Then, to you and yours. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, then it doesn't flip so good. Well, to you and yours, why not? I'm back. Dinner's over. Well, that was fast. Very fast. Okay. Okay. I need my... Just because I don't feel like decorating the rest of the card, but let's see what else is in the stamp set that I could decorate the card with. Oh, there are... I know, but I don't want to ruin it at this point, right? I don't want to overdo it. I'm just thinking to you and yours. Merry and Bright. Merry and Bright. Wishing you Merry and Bright Christmas. Will that even fit? I don't know about that. Wishing you a merry and bright Christmas. That might be weird, because then that's still going to be wishing you a Christmas. That's weird. We could do wishing you a merry and bright Christmas, and then when you open it, this will disappear and it'll say wishing you a merry and bright Christmas. Is that weird? Or do we care? What do I care if it's weird? If they don't like it, you know what they can do. Now, if I screw this up now, I might cry. I'm going to use my Shaded Spruce. And I'm going to practice stamp my wishing you. Oh, because look at how far down it is. Little tricksters. It is not, see my stamp, my label makes it look like it's centered. It is not. It is very low. So I'm going to try, I'm just going to grab some scrap and I'm going to try to say get it on this line. See how I do. Okay, it's off a little bit. So I'm going to try again. So I'm going to put the A down a little bit. Much better. I should use my Stamp-O-Ma-Jig. I really should. And you know I'm going to regret not in about 5 seconds here. So how does this go? Like this. So I need the wishing you has to go over here. Doesn't really matter. I just want to see how straight it is. I think it's pretty straight. I just, doesn't really matter how low it is. Yeah, it is pretty straight. Okay. Don't put anything on the front bubble. Well, I have to, because then it just says wishing you a Christmas, and that's weird. Know what I mean? So I have to, because wishing you a Christmas is not a thing. Wishing you a crooked. And then Christmas. So then when it's closed, wishing you a merry and bright. Because then you can't do that, because then it's merry and bright, merry and bright. Like, yeah, you gotta. But I know it does. I know. And we're all sad. However, wishing you a... Maybe I could do it on vellum. Would that make you happy? If that was embossed in vellum. Let's do it. Merry and bright. And then you can still see through it. Let's do it. Do. Merry and bright. Crystal clear embossing powder. Spoon would be nice, but we don't have that kind of luxury. Okay. So shirts were made for. Heat set, because time is money. It is 7:54. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that was a little exuberant. Oh. Yeah, too late. Maybe it's not. Okay, I can still fix it. Good thinking, Nikki. All right, it's not too late. All right, all right. You guys are smarter than me. And of course, I use like a ton of... Okay, so I could get out the dental floss. Lord. Where's my dental floss? Where is my dental floss? See, I cleaned up, and now I don't know where anything is. It used to be in a basket, and now I don't know where it is. Okay, well, dental floss is what you can use to lift up your... You slide it under and you shimmy it. I could use my heat tool. All right, try not to burn my paper. What? Let's see if that helps. Just loosen the glue. I do have a little, honestly, I've got like 4 rolls. Where did I put that basket? Don't you love that half of my shows are me rummaging around looking for things? Honestly. I also have a lifter, like an actual... Oh, there's a spoon. I don't know where it is. Okay, well, we're going to try. Slow and steady. And twist. At the end, you just twist. Okay, there's one. All right. You use your bone folder, Shayla. Oh, interesting. I do have, it's an old Creative Memory lifter. I have a few of them. I just don't know where I put them. Oh, it would be in my tools over there. I have a tool bucket. What a great idea. Okay. Okay, this is really sticky. Like now my hands are all ick. You don't care. All right. Nailed it. Okay. Honestly. I say again, it's hard being me. Oh, no, it's stuck to my desk. Excellent. Okay. Let's put this down before I wishing you a... See, but now this guy doesn't have a merry and bright, and so that's weird for him, isn't it? Okay, let's just see, make sure I can still flip it before I secure it down with an... Wishing you a merry and bright Christmas. Okay, it's a little off. Wishing you a merry and bright Christmas. And then you flip it open. Oh, it's so cute. Great. Now, having a moment here. But I still kind of want to kind of sort of... Like that still shows it. I just want to see. Just humor me. I could punch this out with a label. Like a die of some sort. But, you know, it's now 7:59, so we could just do this and be done. And of course, there's this whole other shape. Right, you could do that too. Huh? Huh? Is that too ick? What do you think? Thoughts? Is it Sherry? What do you think? I think we're done. We could put, anyway, you get the idea, and then you decorate as need be. So I actually meant to do this in my thick cardstock, but I forgot until just now. So the thick would definitely be better because it's fairly flimsy now, but isn't that fun? A flip-flop card. So have a play with different shapes, different decorations. It could be as simple as that, and it could just say, wishing you a sweet Christmas or whatever. Meh. What meh? What, Nikki? Anyway, I think you should try it. Let's look at this card again, shall we? I love this card. This is from last Tuesday. Okay, that's it. It's 8 o'clock. Look at that. The end. Done. Okay, so listen up, people. Let's listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. Are you listening? Listening to me. Starter kit, $100. Okay. Don't be telling me you don't know somebody who wants a good deal on some crafting supplies. And if they don't, you do, right? Or so get your husband. No, you can't get your husband to buy the kit and give you the stuff. Get your mother, your sister, anybody who's like your kids, or what can I get mommy for Christmas? You say, get daddy to give you $50 each. And then Auntie Betty is going to buy me product that I want with the money that daddy gave you. So they can do that and then give you the product for Christmas. Tell all your customers $100. So if you want, like the cut and emboss machine is $163. So you could get that for a flat $100 instead of paying me $180 something, because it would be $163 plus shipping and tax. In the starter kit, $100. Stock up on paper. So hey, we're also having a big sale on the 16th to the 18th. Now I haven't told anybody this yet because that involves Ruth's friend Donna. You got to know somebody else. You got to know somebody else. You gotta. All those red hat ladies that you brought over to my house to craft, you hit them up and say, hey, do you need paper? Paper is 10% off. The cardstock, 10% off from the 16th to the 18th. Ink pads, 15% off from the 16th to the 18th. And dyes, 20% off from the 16th to the 18th. You can add those all into your starter kit. And then you would get like that many more percentages more for $100. Like you're double dipping, man. You're scooping deal on, and you can get stuff on the clearance rack. $100. Like that's a slow day at the gas station. That's 2 bags of groceries. That is a chunk of meat these days. $100. It's very, very economical. I know times are tough and things are expensive right now, but $100, you're saving at least $100. At least, right? On the shipping, handling, the tax, and the extra product that you get in your kit. So you've emailed 5 people and they ignored me. Mary, you got to pick up the phone. You got to direct message them. People don't respond. And sometimes they have to see something 7 times. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just, you can private message them and say, hey, just wanted to make sure you got my message. Like, this is a smacking good deal. If I told you you could get shoes that were worth $225 for $100, people would say, okay. Right? Nancy, $100 for a bag of cat food. You spend 3, well, you've got 3 cats, so I suppose you would know. But yeah, $100, it's just a very, very good deal. Now, Nancy, if you are interested in the deal, we need to talk. I don't think you are, but we would need to talk before you go buying it, because there's the strategy where you're concerned. Anyway, I would love to have you on my team, which doesn't mean you have to do the business. We just get together and we have a bunch of fun. I've got my Christmas party and I actually have 2 spots left. So if you're on my team, you can come to the Christmas party. There's lots of perks to being a demonstrator. You get to order in December from the January catalog, and you get to earn Celebrations products a month early. So you shouldn't have to deal with back orders or out of stocks. You get first crack at the new stuff. That's one of the best perks. And you get sales on top of commission. So all of my demonstrator friends, the sale that's happening where it's like 20% off dies, we also get our commission on top of that. So I'm getting an extra 25% on top of that 20% off. So it's like almost free. So many perks, so many perks. You do not have to do the business. Okay. I say it all the time. I don't think people believe me. You can just grab the kit and never talk to me again. You can grab the kit. and just buy envelopes. You can grab the kit just for the deal and start the car. Honestly, you don't ever have to log in. Of course, they want you to. You do not have to, and there's no penalty. You don't have to pay back the difference of the kit. None of that. They're just giving you a good deal on some stuff. So I'll shut up about that. So you still get those discounts in a starter kit product. Yes, Nikki. Yes, it's double dipping. Oh my God. Yes. Donna. What? I just checked my reports like 2 hours ago, and you were at 3. What did I miss? Oh my God, Donna! Yay, Donna has 4 in her team. Good girl. Okay. Anyway, if you have any questions, there's never any pressure, honestly, but I hate to see people spend more money than they have to. I hate paying shipping and handling. It's a peeve of mine. Amazon has ruined me for having to pay shipping ever. So if you're interested at all, I will give you the details without, a high pressure sales pitch. I lose money when I sell the starter kit because I don't get any commission off the starter kit. Whereas if I sold you a Stampin' cut and emboss machine, I would get commission on that. If you get the starter kit, I don't get commission on that. I don't care. I would rather you pay $100 and I get nothing than you pay 180 and I get like $20. Okay, it's just a really, really good deal. All right, so that's all I'll say. I am working on a newsletter at some point, but I'm really busy. I've got my fundraiser. I'm printing the labels off, so I need to get the nurse fundraiser done, and then I'll work on a newsletter. But that's the long and the short of it. Really good deals. Mark your calendar for the 16th to the 18th of November to scoop in on that seasonal sale that we've got going on. So I'll sign off there. 8:06. Thanks for popping in, and I'll upload this at some point, but I might need to jazz this up a little bit. It feels really naked. Maybe just some ribbon over here. You can have ribbon. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, you get the idea, and they're fun. So that's it for tonight. I will see... Oh, conference. So I might be seeing some of you Thursday, Friday, Saturday if you're a demonstrator. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Monday for Mystery Card Monday. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. All right. Good night.